Ew, hey. So, here we are with CG's State of the Galaxy, or as they are cheekily calling it, State of the Gear-laxy, September 2021. So, obviously, you can see it says September 29th, it was written, and then it was edited a day later, so clearly I'm a little bit behind. That's for a bunch of reasons. One is because I know that the big channels like Arnold and Cubs Fan Han and all that, probably even Heinze, they already covered this stuff way before. I mean, they had the dev interviews and stuff. They've been talking about this forever. And me just being a small channel, it's like, what's the point of me making this video? Second is because I obviously know what this is going to entail due to those other channels. And it's just a lot of junk. It's nothing really to be excited about. So that's why I also just kind of wasn't interested, because I'm just like, I don't care about this. I don't want to cover it. I'm not looking forward to this. But I figure I'm going to be here and just do it because, well, that's kind of part of the reason to have this channel and such like that. So I figure I might as well just cover this nonsense and get it out there. So here goes. Hey all table heroes, we have some exciting news. No you don't. You have frustrating news. There are several important changes coming to Galaxy Heroes we want to tell you about. Some of the changes outlined below are in today's update, and others will come in the near future. Today's update brings a new matchmaking system to Territory Wars, adds a new set of rewards, and introduces Relic 9. Wow, because everybody was looking forward to that. Seriously, CG is so out of touch, yet there's really no excuse for it. They have such a strong community around them. There's tons of YouTube channels dedicated to this game. Even this channel that I do. Yeah, I only have 18 subscribers, but still, even me, like, I'm somebody small. And what I mean is there's probably tons of other channels like this, too, that are small, that just do this game. And then you got the big ones who do interviews all the time with CG, with Crumb and Doja Fett and all that. And, you know, so CG should be well aware of what the community wants and is excited for and looks forward to, and yet somehow they're completely deaf and blind to it. Oh, hey, look, we're excited to tell you about Relic 9 coming. Because everybody was asking for that. Not. Nobody asked for Relic 8, and we've been frustrated about Relic 8. And now you're going to introduce this nonsense? Even Arnold T101. He's got, what, 202,000 subscribers, and he regularly dumps money into this game. He's probably at, like, 10 million GP. And, yeah, even he was complaining about Relic 9. And, like I'm saying, like, he's a Kraken. He doesn't care. He uses his YouTube money and donations and live stream money and all that to buy all this nonsense. So for him, it's basically free. I mean, he possibly could even write that stuff off come tax time, all those expenditures, because they're for work-related expenses, if you will. You know, it's so that then he can get a character to Relic 9 and do some testing so that viewers like me, or you, can see what a Relic 9 character is all about. It's like me when I buy new shoes or a shirt or pants or a belt for my job. I save the receipt, and at the end of the year, I say, yep, that was for work. And then it gets written off, and basically it became free. So, anyways, point is even someone like him who can get Relic 9 for free, more or less, is complaining. Like, that's how little people want this. And here they are, though, throwing it out there like it's something cool. Ooh, we got some exciting news. We're introducing Relic 9. Okay, CG. Real exciting. Anyways. This also sets the stage for big changes to gear in Galaxy of Heroes. There's a ton of talk about today. What? There is a ton to talk about today, so let's dive right in. Territory War changes. Today's update brings a whole host of changes to Territory Wars. The main objective is to provide a better and more competitive experience in Territory Wars. I'm trying to think. Okay, so Territory Wars. I'm trying to think. What is Territory Wars? It's okay. It's the one when you have your whole guild, you set up your defense, and then after 24 hours you can go in on offense. Division changes. It's been a while since we have updated Territory War divisions, and it is getting a bit crowded at the top end of the divisions as we release more and more ways to increase your GP. We have expanded upper divisions with 8 new divisions to account for the growing GP of guilds. These higher divisions will require more total defenses and have several new rewards. Okay. So the higher the number, the stronger the guild. Hey, MM. That means million. And that threw me off, because that's what my job does, too. a single M means 1,000 and two M's means million. And I asked, why is it that way? Because I thought K was 1,000 and M was million, and they don't know. We just do it. It looks like CG just does it too. Maybe that's something I should look into. Anyhow, I don't know what any of this nonsense means. Aeromag? What's an Aeromag? Is that the Relic 8 junk? It must be, because it says Relic 1 through 7, Aeromags, and then Relic 9. I don't know what these ratios mean, though. 1 over nothing, 5 over 1. Is this like a ratio of 5 to 1? No, because 1 to nothing doesn't make sense. Well, anyways, you got this trash. What's my guild lingering at? I think we're probably Division 13. Ugh, we suck. We're not even going to get Aeromags. I have been thinking about getting a new guild, not to change the subject here, but because my guild sucks. It's not as good as I thought it was. Anyways, counts are expressed as win-loss were applicable. So what, 1 win, no losses? 5 wins, 1 loss for Relic 9? Is that what that's saying? Rewards changes. In addition to all the previous rewards, the new upper divisions have added rewards that emphasize winning. The new top divisions can earn an additional box of gear, a relic chest with Relic 1 through 7 materials, arrow magnifiers, and the new Relic 9 material, Droid Brains. Matchmaking. With a greater incentive placed on victory, it is important that we address matchmaking to ensure guilds are paired against fair opponents. Today's update reworks the matchmaking system in Territory Wars to more accurately calculate the amount of power a guild is bringing to the holo table. Our goal with these changes is to create a more fair and balanced experience long term. The system better accounts for guilds that bring a smaller number of powerful players. Additionally, the system takes loss streaks into account during matchmaking. You might also notice that cross-divisional matchups can now occur to help smooth the transition between divisions. Note that the number of defenses needed is determined by the lower division's guild, but each guild's prize pool is determined by its own specific division. What? What does that mean? So you can have 2 different divisions fighting against each other or something? The number of defenses needed is determined by the lower division's guild, but each guild's prize pool is determined by its own specific division. Yeah, that almost sounds like they're saying like a Division 2 could go up against a Division 1. But doesn't that defeat the whole point of... What? I don't know. While these changes are intended to have immediate effects, we also expect this to be the starting point for a greater ability to fine-tune the system in the future. We will be monitoring the impact of these changes very closely and will likely make adjustments in the future. Relic 9. F you, nobody wanted it. You guys are stupid. As we mentioned above, Relic 9 is coming to Galaxy of Heroes later today. Relic 9 will require 2 new materials to craft: Droid Brains and Gear-laxy keypads. Cool. Droid Brains will be exclusively available from Territory Wars for now, and Gear-laxy keypads can be crafted by the Java scavenger from existing gear, which I'm sure is some kind of nonsense gear that you're not going to want to craft or you don't even have enough of. As part of these changes, we are also expanding the ability for players to get Relic 8 materials, doubt it, as well as a series of upcoming changes on lower relics and gear. More on that below. We are adjusting the Relic 8 rewards in the challenge tier of the pit to provide more guild members with an increased supply of arrow magnifiers. Like I said, when I said doubt it, see, they're not really changing anything. You still have to get it from the stupid challenge pit, which my guild can't do. We barely we get to like 85% on phase 1, and then that's it. We're dead. So, cool. Old amount of arrow magnifiers. Used to get 11, now you get 7. 2 to 5, you got 10, now you get 7. 6 to 10, you got 8, now you get 7. So basically, it doesn't start getting good until 11 to 15, because you used to get 5, now you get 7. 26 to 40, you used to get 3, now you get 7. But the higher ones, like if you're a rank 1, you're getting ripped off severely. Jeez, that's what? 5 short? 4 short? And 2 to 5, you're 3 shorted. 6 to 10 is not too bad, you're 1 shorted, but still. But they're trying to make it look like, oh, it's more, see? It used to be only 221, now we're giving away 310. Okay. Updated. Fixed total rewards for guilds. The release of Relic 9 opens up a great opportunity to talk about gear and some big changes coming in the future. Multi-phase gear update. It is time we talk about gear in Galaxy of Heroes. Today we are announcing a series of changes coming to gear over the next several months that are aimed at accomplishing the following goals. A. Allow newer players to progress faster. B. Accelerate all players' ability to unlock and engage with relics. Did I say B? I meant 2. 3. Ease the older gear hurdles, but still keep it valuable. And this is something that people have been talking about forever, like updating the challenges. The challenges have not updated really at all since they came out in 2015. There might have been super small updates over that time, because like when the game first came out, I think max level was 75, then it went to 80, now it went to 85. So I think maybe there were some very tiny changes associated with that. But as far as the gear, you get the same junk for the past 5.5 years. Almost 6 years. Next month makes 6 years. I didn't realize how close we were. So point is that would be good if they either come up with a couple new tiers. Like, I hate Marvel Strike Force. I know everybody else compares to it all the time. Marvel Strike Force caused so much rage in me all the time. That's why I quit playing it a couple of years ago now. I think it's been a couple of years. I don't know. But one thing they did when I was still playing was they introduced 2 new tiers on the rewards. That way then you could, A, have a little bit more of a challenge with your stronger characters, and B, get better rewards for being stronger and stuff. This game keeps you on the same path the whole time. So, yeah, they're saying all this nonsense with helping you get to gear 13 and stuff. Well, the relics faster. Well, there's a lot that they're going to have to take into account. Like those balls. I don't know what they're called. I just call them the balls. Those gold balls. Or the handcuff things. What are those? MK5s or something? And then you get the stun guns that are notorious because every single character needs stun guns. And needs a lot of them, too. So... But this is Galaxy of Heroes we're talking about, and I guarantee you they're going to just do a little bit of a dick thing and, oh yeah, this is better, right? And it's going to be barely better. Barely. They'll give you one stupid thing that's, like, easier to farm for, and it'll be like, really? This is your gear update that you were bragging about? Gear is a system that is at the core of Galaxy of Heroes and requires a multi-phase approach that builds up over time in order to respect the existing progress and gear players have earned since the launch of the game. Yep, which I've been playing forever. As gear is interwoven into almost every aspect of the game, this approach will allow us to account for knock-on effects and have confidence in each phase. What the heck's a knock-on effect? As each phase rolls out, we want to ensure that all players experience real change in their gear flow, while also ensuring newer players experience greater impact given they face the largest climb. Earlier phases are a bit more focused on newer players, but again, everyone will benefit. The too long didn't read being, gear isn't going away, but everyone should steadily receive more stun guns, carbantes, etc. I don't know what a carbante is. I don't know the actual names of these things. I always just talked about them from what they looked like. You know, that's something else too that's a smidge frustrating. They've always been working on things for the new players, and they are always trying to focus on the Krakens and whales. Come out with I guess it's not really focusing on Krakens and whales. It's just that they're keeping the Krakens and whales in mind, in the sense that they know those people will give them money, so they come up with ridiculous requirements or new nonsense that costs money, so that then those people that do give money are going to give money. And then when they do make any changes, it's for the new players. But I feel like, what about people like me who've been playing forever, who have been here since almost day one? Like, when are we going to get any kind of cool hookup? Yeah, these gear changes are going to happen, and what am I really going to see that's different, that's going to benefit me? You know what I mean? Like, I feel like there has to be some kind of scale. Like, okay, you've been playing this long, so give me tons of free gear or something. Here's all this crap you get. This guy's only been playing for 1 year, so you get this. This guy started yesterday, so you just get to flow along with the game. Like, you know? I don't know. I mean, I do know, but I don't know if I'm saying it right. Anyways, the following outlines Phase 1 of the changes, and we will be announcing more details regarding future phases as they are closer to release. Again, the plan is to release these changes over the next few months, barring any major bugs or issues. Phase 1, not in today's update unless specified. Target all players. Daily challenges changes. Okay, that's what I just said. Salvage for MK5 stun guns, MK8 biotech implant, MK3 stun cuffs, MK5 Arakid droid collars added to daily challenges. Okay, I don't really know what the stun guns are that we always use though. Are they the MK5s or I hope so. More gear added to the shard shop. Adding in a new dedicated slot in the shard shop that only provides core gear. This slot will be available every refresh. Okay, and what can you buy it with? Can you buy it with the normal currency, or is it like gems? It'll probably be the gems. But if it's regular currency, that would be sick, because I get 600 and something million, so if there's a lot of good stuff in there, I don't mind dropping it. Territory War prizes expanded via today's update. As mentioned above, Territory War prizes have been updated to award additional gear. All division equal to victory and defeat. Equal for victory and defeat? Core gear, divisions 8+, GP 60 million+, victory only. Relic 1 through 7 materials, divisions 13+, GP 170 million+, victory only. My guild, I think we're division 13. We make just the cutoff for relic material if we win. I'm pretty sure we're like 172 million or something like that. Arrow magnifiers, division 16+, GP 240 million+, mostly victory. Mostly victory. What does that mean? That you could possibly get some if you're defeat? Maybe if you're like division 23, I guess, maybe they'll hook you up just because they're like, you're top dog anyway. Increased quantity of all gear from the daily quest. Quantity of all gear from the daily quest? What? Oh, the one that when you complete the all dailies. I was like, when do you get gear out of the dailies? It's when you complete all your dailies. Yeah, it's so routine. I do it without thinking that I forgot about that. That one actually does give you some relic, not really relic, but it is that harder stuff, that new crap they introduced that like, what's his name? Wat Tambor needs to go to Gear 9 and now to go to Gear 10 or whatever. Go to Gear 10 and now go to Gear 11, whatever. So that's decent out of there, but what does it say? You're going to get more? That's good, I guess. Approximately double drop rate of gear on PvE hard nodes with character shards. Well, that's very specific. All PvE nodes with character shards will have the gear drop rate increased. Wait, what? Does that mean also not hard? As long as it has a character shard on it in general? This is intended to increase the amount of gear earned while farming characters. Yeah, problem is most of the gear that's on a character node, though, sucks. I've never gone to an area to farm for... Well, then again, I don't do that. I go to an area to farm for gear on the cheaper ones. Usually the ones that have characters are more expensive. Like, it'll be 12 or 16 or 20 energy versus 8. Target. Catch up newer mid-level players. Territory battle prize changes. See, I don't really know what I count as, because I always thought I was like an endgame player, but then I see players like Arnold T101 and Cubs fan Han. Cubs is actually near me, but Arnold, like him being 10 million GP, I'm like, well, he's an endgame player, not me. Like, what am I? I don't know. I'm pushing 6 million GP, like, what is that? I don't know. Anyhow, territory battle prize changes. Gear rewards from event stars below max will be increased. Max rewards will be unchanged. This decreases the difference between the top and bottom gear prizes. Okay. Targeted at mid-level players who are coming in territory battles or competing in territory battles but are unable to reach the top prize. Other prizes remain the same. Galactic Challenge prize changes. Similarly to territory battles, prizes boxes below the max reward will be increased in order to boost rewards for newer and mid-level players. The max rewards will remain approximately the same, but the ramp up of rewards to those max rewards will be less steep. Okay. This Phase 1 update represents a starting point to begin addressing many of your core concerns around gear. The October road ahead will discuss Phase 1 in more detail, so stay tuned for that. And we will be announcing the next phases in the near future. Thanks for reading and see you on the hot tables. So there you have it. Probably some weak gear availability changes. Of course, they're going to make it sound good, but it's CG we're talking about. It's not going to be good. And Relic 9. That's cool. Said nobody. Literally. From what I understand, though, it doesn't say it in this article, but from what I understand, the Relic 9 really only changes, I think it only changes speed a little bit on ships, and it changes overall health and protection or something like it doesn't do too much. So it's not even, like, sexy. Like, oh, let me get my character to Relic 9 so I can get my ship 2 speed faster. But yeah, so that nonsense. And then there's a lot that they're talking about territory war, but I don't understand that. I feel like you just gotta play. This needs to roll out, and then we can play, and then see. Oh, that's what's different now. Or maybe we won't even tell. We'll get the prizes, and I'll be like, this is different? Feels the same to me. I don't know. So I guess this is technically part 1. They'll have more in the future, so until those ones, I said see ya.